In the spirit of the Football World Cup, today we are doing the WWE World Cup, as 12 superstars from 12 different countries will be competing in a tournament. This is our tournament bracket, looking very bare, but before we do the draw, let's find out who's going to be competing and what countries will be competing in our World Cup. So we have, representing Australia, Rhea Bloody Ripley. Representing Austria, Gunther. Representing Bulgaria, Rusev. Could be a dark horse here, Rusev. Representing Canada, Bret the Hitman Hart. Representing Chile, it's Stephanie Vaquer. Representing England, the British Bulldog. Representing Ireland, Becky Lynch. Representing Japan, everyone's favourite, Io Sky. Representing Mexico, we've got Penta. Representing the Netherlands, it's Alistair Black. Representing Scotland, Drew McIntyre. And finally, representing the USA, we have Kurt Angle. Those are the 12 superstars competing in our World Cup and the 12 countries taking part. Let me know your predictions on who you think is going to win, who you're rooting for. As for me, obviously, I'm Scottish. There's a Scot in there, so my pick is Drew McIntyre. Come on, Drew. Don't embarrass me like Scotland did in the Football World Cup. Don't embarrass me. But yeah, those are the 12 superstars competing. It's now time to do the draw. And of course, for the draw, we need none other than our wheel of wrestlers. All 12 superstars are in this wheel. We're going to give it a spin to find out our round 1 matches. Without further ado, let's spin that wheel. Alright, so there we go. That is our draw. Some big matches in there for our first round. But of course, as you can see, our final will be a triple threat match. It will be an Extreme Rules triple threat match. And every other match will also be contested under a special match type. So let's find out what matches our round 1 matches will be contested under. So Io Sky taking on Drew McIntyre will be a ladder match. Rhea Ripley going up against Rusev will be a casket match. Jeez. Bret Hart against British Bulldog, rematch of that SummerSlam match, will be no holds barred. Becky Lynch against Gunther, oh my god, will be an Inferno match. Sure. Sure. We've got Stephanie Vaquer taking on Kurt Angle in a submission match. Seems like it's favoritism for Kurt Angle there. And our final match of Penta against Alistair Black will be a tables match. So there's our first round. Our first round draw is complete. We know the first round matches. Let's jump in to our opening contest. Io Sky. Drew McIntyre. Fight. I'm so conflicted. A Spanish fly out the gate. I thought I was playing for a moment because Io didn't move. But a Spanish fly out the gate. I'm so conflicted about this match. I like Io Sky. She's my favourite. We all love Io Sky. She's my favourite. But it's Drew McIntyre. It's Scotland. So come on, Drew. Io goes against the ladder, and Drew went for a club and blow, but Io with the counter. Io's got Drew's number, it seems. No, big clothesline by Drew, takes down Io Sky, and the punches now. Picks her up. Face first on the mat on the outside by Drew. And for an Irish whip, but Io gets the reversal in. The side Russian leg sweep and the punches. Raining down the punches is Io Sky. Back in the ring now.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Io grabbed the ladder, but Drew right there. There's the uppercuts.
And McIntyre's need to fight being met in kind there.
Drew McIntyre is having some major issues here with Io Sky. The elbows there. Big drop kick. Went for another drop kick, did Io, but Drew managed to block it. Irish whip off the ropes. Drew drops down. Big spine buster to Io Sky. Big spine buster there, but Io straight away with the head scissors. Taken down Drew. And now Io grabbing the ladder. Of course, the only way to win is to grab the briefcase. Right in the elbows to the back, lower back of Drew. Drew's in trouble. Drew is in trouble. Io Sky taking it to Drew McIntyre here. Of course, it's Japan against Scotland in our World Cup. Io just ran into Drew there. Drew with an elbow. Now Drew's climbing the ladder, but Io right there just pushes the ladder down. Pushing the ladder down does Io Sky. Now and went for another Irish whip. And Drew with the reversal. Io sends Drew into the corner. What does Io have in mind? What is Io planning here? A big Spanish fly from the top rope. Io kind of hit the ladder. A big Spanish fly to Drew McIntyre. And Io Sky now with the ladder. She sets it up. But Drew's back up now. And a big drop kick. And that's just knocked the ladder back down.
Sent flying out of the ring here.
Io sends Drew to the outside. There's a moonsault, a springboard moonsault by Io Sky. Drew McIntyre just in serious trouble. He's just been in trouble this whole match.
She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
And now Io's got a kendo stick. It just throws it at Drew. She's trying to pick him up, Jesus, but Drew slips out. Big suplex there, back suplex by Drew McIntyre. And Drew back into the ring. I think Drew just wants to end this match as quickly as possible. He's grabbing the ladder, he's setting it up. And now he's climbing. But Io's just right there once again, just knocks the ladder down. Hey, she's doing the thing! She did the thing! A big drop kick. And Drew McIntyre rolling to the outside. Io does not seem interested in climbing that ladder at all. Another springboard moonsault. And now Io back in the ring, back outside the ring. I don't know what she was doing. You've got the momentum, Io. Stay on, Drew. Although don't. Come on, Drew. Io's got the ladder. Sets it up. And Io, the speed that Io just got up that ladder, but Drew is right there. But Io just bats him off. Oh, and a big headbutt by Drew McIntyre takes down Io Sky. And Drew, a lot slower to climb this ladder than Io was. And Drew's now climbing. He's got his hands on the briefcase, but Io's there once again, just takes him down. Now Io, I don't know what that's called, but she's got a submission locked in on Drew. Drew's in trouble.
And releasing her submission attempt.
Io just lets it go.
And all that's left is one thing.
Now on the apron. Big drop kick, springboard drop kick there by Io. Once again, she just does not look like she's really interested in climbing the ladder. Or maybe it's more she knows she can't get the win yet. A DDT. She spun around into that DDT. Now on the top rope, Io's comfortable on those top ropes. But oh, Drew with the reversal. Crash and burn there for Io. But Io straight back up. No selling. Drew drops down. Jumps over. Went for the Claymore, but Io got the reversal in. Io reversing the Claymore. She now got the ladder, but Drew just straight back up. Big. Was that a Falcon Arrow? Looked like a Falcon Arrow a little bit. Thought it was just going to be a straight up suplex. Now Drew wants Io on her feet for something. He's got the ladder. He's putting it in the corner. You can't win from over there. And there's a German suplex. And a big headbutt. Big headbutt for good measure. And now Drew's got a submission of his own locks in. But Io's wriggling out. Io manages to get out of the submission. Went for the double stomps. Drew moved. Drop kick there by Drew. Takes down Io. Io now in the corner. Drew McIntyre grabbing the ladder. He set it up. Oh, and Io just threw Drew into the ladder. What's Io looking to do? Back to the top rope. And a drop kick takes down Drew. And Io climbs once again the ladder. Io's on top of the ladder. What is she going to do? An over the moonsault off the top of the ladder, but Drew got the knees up. Io went for the over the moonsault. Drew got the knees up, hangs Io up on that top rope. And now Drew slowly climbs the ladder. You can see the difference. Io just rushes up the ladder. Drew takes his time. And Io just knocks the ladder down once again. Io says this is over. And she went for the double knees. I think she calls it the bullet train. But Drew managed to move. It was a headbutt. Io rolls around into the double stomp. Io seems to have gotten a second wind a little bit. There's the uppercuts again, or the shote strikes. There's a jawbreaker by Drew. There's a punch by Drew. And a slap by Io. Drew went for a punch. Oh, they're just blocking one another now. It's just back and forth blocking. A big chop. And a big boot there by Drew puts an end to that. And there's the Claymore. The Claymore there. Io might be knocked out. But Drew's not taking advantage. Io's kind of in the way of where Drew wants to put that ladder, I think, and that's actually helped Io. And there was a second Claymore. 2 Claymores back to back to Io. And now Io is moved a little bit more away, but she's getting back up. Io is getting back up. And now she's climbing the ladder too. They're both climbing the ladder. Well, Drew's climbing back down. And she just... Drew just pushes Io off the ladder. What a match this has been. Io is proving why she's everyone's favourite. She is put on a hell of a show. There's a counter there by Io. Drew tried to do something from the top rope. Didn't work. So back and forth. Who would have thought it? Not me. Io rolls to the outside. That could have been a big mistake for Io Sky because it's left Drew alone in the ring. Drew is climbing. Io is stirring though. Io's back there with the punches. And she pulls Drew down. Io just will not give up. A big Shote strike there. Taking down Drew. Drew's in trouble. Io's calling for it. There's the bullet train. Well, I think the ladder was kind of in the way. Drew went for a headbutt again. Double stomp. Drew rolls to the outside. Io's climbing. But Drew's right there. Not a good move there by Io. Big headbutt there. Knocked the ladder down. Might have knocked Drew out. Both superstars down now. And the ladder's down. We're at stalemate. And they're both stirring at the exact same time. But Io, the one that's got Drew. Another reversal there by Drew, but Io catches the kick. Another Shote strike.
This is it. This is that moment. We're all seeing an all-time classic right here.
Io doesn't know what to do. Just allowed Drew to reverse. But Io slips behind. There's a big punch to the back. Another Shote strikes.
And a combination offense was on display there. Tossed by the neck.
And for a nice whip into the corner goes Io. But Io with a reversal. This is just so back and forth. Something's got to give. Drops down. There's a DDT. A spiking DDT there by Io. Io seems really dazed. I don't know what's happened. She doesn't seem to know what to do anymore. It just seems like she's going on instinct. Up on the shoulders off Drew is Io. Snake eyes there on the top turnbuckle, but Io with a reversal again. Oh, face first on the ladder goes Drew McIntyre. Face first on that ladder. Io sets up the ladder. But Drew's getting back up again. Io just not thinking about much, which makes me think she might be dazed. Another suplex there by Drew. And now Drew is making the slow climb. Io's in trouble. This could be it. This could be it. No, Io's right there. And she pulls Drew down into the corner. Went for the bullet train again, but Drew moved. Drew moved. Now this has to be it. This time has to be it. No, Io's back up. And she just pushes the ladder down. This match will never end. We've got a lot more matches to go. This is still only the first match of the tournament. There's a reversal by Drew and a DDT. The issue is with the ladder matches, like, they spend so long having to set up the ladder that it just allows the other person to get up. Oh, they're both climbing, but Drew's climbing back down. Io got up there quick. Io has it. Oh, big power bomb. Io was hanging from the briefcase. A big power bomb. Big headbutt. Big headbutt by Drew. Now Drew's in the corner. He's going to count down. 3, 2, 1. Claymore. That is the third Claymore of the match. That has to be it for Io. Drew's got the ladder. Ladder's set up. He's making the slow climb. Io's not, well, I was about to say Io's not moved, but she is back up now. And Io just will not stop fighting. Drew just batting her off like an annoying fly. But Io will not go away. That was a shining wizard there. Io making the slow climb. Drew's in the corner. Io's got it! Io's done it! Io's won! Like, I'm annoyed because Scotland are out of the World Cup. I've heard that many times. But Io Sky, what a win! Io Sky wins the ladder match, a 5-star greatest of all time match. I'm not surprised. Io Sky advances to the semi-final. Rhea Ripley. Rusev. This is the first time I've seen Rusev. Casket match. I don't know how good Rusev is in the game. I think this is the first time I've ever used him. We know how Rhea Ripley is. We've seen her. Rusev right now taking control of Rhea, but Rhea with the DDT. Rhea wants to follow in her best friend's footsteps, Io Sky, and that would be a hell of a clash in the semi-final. It'll be Io against Rhea if Rhea wins this. Rusev, big clothesline. Big clothesline. Rusev crush indeed. And of course, this is Australia taking on Bulgaria in our World Cup. Big body slam there by Rusev. Rusev just deadlift, picking up Rhea into the running power slam. Rhea in a load of trouble. And Rusev's got thumbtacks. Things are going to get worse. Rusev should win the match just for bringing in thumbtacks. I'm all for the thumbtacks. The thumbtacks are now on the mat. Rhea runs out. Rusev, big drop kick in the corner there. Or baseball drop kick. Baseball kick. I don't know. Rusev with the reversal. I think Rhea was looking to maybe slam Rusev into those tacks. Or maybe she's sending them over to the casket. Because of course the only way to win is to put your opponent in that casket. Big stomp. Big stomp there. And Rhea with this more stomps. Rhea off the ropes. Went for a drop kick, but Rusev moved. Slams head first. Back of the head of Rhea. Hitting the mat. And Rusev just throws Rhea onto the casket. Just throwing her on the casket. Rusev's got more tacks. Okay, Rusev deserves to win for all the tacks. For all the tacks. So many tacks now in the ring. A big kick there by Rhea. Rusev did kind of fall into the thumbtacks. Rhea's now got a chair. A chair shot there. Rusev moves out of the way. Rhea now fighting. Kick to the gut. Rhea went for a headbutt, but Rusev with Machka kick into the thumbtacks. Rhea kind of fell into the thumbtacks. And now he's got the accolade. The accolade is locked in. This is Rusev's finisher. The accolade locks in. It's like a camel clutch. Lets her go. A lot of damage done to Rhea. And now Rusev, I think he was thinking about dragging her to the casket, but Rhea sensed it coming. And she's going to drag Rusev to the casket instead. Rhea's feeling it. And she's launched Rusev. Rusev's in the casket.
She's taking things to the floor here.
Rhea doing it awkwardly, but she's trying. She's trying to close that casket. But Rusev's so strong, manages to power out of it and rolls back into the ring. Back in the ring goes Rhea as well. Went for a chair shot to the head there, did Rusev. Rhea lucky to miss that. A big ripcord clothesline there by Rhea. Rhea now climbing to the top rope. Frog splash. A big frog splash by Rhea.
What a performance we've seen from these gladiators tonight.
Rhea once again sending Rusev into the casket. And once again, weirdly, not just try to close it from the apron. But who's the more stronger? Is it Rusev or is it Rhea? This time it is Rusev once again. Back in the ring. Rhea slips out. That was a DDT onto the tacks. She's got the prism trap locked in. I'm sure that's what she calls it. Rusev's tapping. Rusev just taps. If this had just been a normal match, Rusev would have lost to Rhea there. Rusev gets out of... I think Rhea was maybe looking to put Rusev into the casket. Big DDT again by Rhea. Rusev had an early flurry. Has just been having issues in this latter part of this match. And of course I say that now Rusev kicks Rhea into the casket. And again, is this like a thing now? Like, I think there's been an update since the last time I had a casket match. Is this just a thing now? That they go to the outside to do to close the casket? So it's weird that both of them have done it. Big kick. Rhea's landed face first into the tacks. Rhea again with a DDT into the tacks. Jesus, that was straight into the tacks. Big DDT into those tacks. Chair shot now. You can see the tacks in Rusev's back. You can see some in Rhea as well. Big chair shots to the back of Rusev. And another one. Going for an Irish whip. But Rusev reversed and sent Rhea into the casket. Oh no, they do it from the apron. Which is weird that they both tried to do it from the outside. Rhea showing her power, gets out of it though.
Looks like she's heading back into the ring.
Back in the ring. There's the Machka kick. Machka kick there by Rusev, and he's got the accolade locked in once again. And Rhea's now the one tapping. We already saw Rusev tap earlier. It's Rhea now tapping. Rusev's not letting go. He does eventually. And Rhea just rolls to the outside. There's a chair shot to the head. Rhea might be in trouble. But of course I say that and she reverses. Slips behind. Big elbow by Rusev to the head. Now Rusev dragging Rhea towards the casket. But Rhea with the reversal. Irish whip by Rhea sends Rusev into the casket. And now Rhea trying to close the casket. Is she going to get it? She's close. She's close. And she's done it. She's done it. Rhea bloody Ripley has defeated Rusev in this casket match. Which means she's going to have a showdown with Io Sky in the semi-final. That sounds incredible. Australia, there's like tacks floating in the air. There's some tacks floating in the air. But Australia conquers, or is victorious over Bulgaria in a 3.5-star great match. Bret the Hitman Hart taking on the British Bulldog. SummerSlam 92 rematch between these two. No holds barred. Canada versus England. Who will win? Let's find out. Bret Hart right now in control. Working on the leg of the British Bulldog. Now in the corner. A British Bulldog with the reversal. Of course, that famous SummerSlam match, British Bulldog did defeat Bret Hart. We'll be hoping to do the same here again. Bret Hart. The punch to the head of Bulldog. Now on the apron is Bret. And there's a crossbody. Now on the outside, why did Bret go all the way around the ring to get a shovel? He's now got a shovel. Why didn't he get it from the side he exited? I don't know. But Bulldog with a flapjack there. Big clothesline by Bulldog. Takes down Bret. And a big crossbody also takes down Bret. Off the ropes. Leg drop there. Into the cover goes Bulldog. Only a 2 count. That's a very close 2 count though. Very close. Slams him face first onto the mat. Does the Bulldog. Bret Hart in a bit of trouble now. But of course, as soon as I say that, he reverses. And we got chops. And the punches and the chops and the punches. Bret Hart wants another one. There's another chop. Another chop. They're just trading chops now. I do enjoy a good chop. In wrestling and food-wise. Oh, they're punching! They're punching! They're punching! They're punching! They're punching! They're punching! I don't think anyone got the better of that. Maybe Bret Hart, because there's a pile driver. Pile driver into the cover goes Bret Hart. 1, 2, and a kick out there by the British Bulldog. Bret picks up Bulldog, but Bulldog with the reversal. Bret with a reversal of his own. I thought he was going for another pile driver there. Instead, it's a power bomb. Big power bomb there. Bret Hart now got the shovel. Tried to use it, but Bulldog countered into that crucifix. Didn't go for the pin off of the crucifix. Big clubbing blow to the back. Bret Hart with the reversal here. Nice some punches by Bret. And a net breaker. Into the cover. Off that net breaker. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. Bulldog's still got some fight in him. There's a reversal. Slips behind us. Bulldog, but an elbow by Bret. And Bret dragging Bulldog into the corner. But there's a reversal by Bulldog. It's back to back reversals. And we got a Canadian backbreaker submission according to Michael Cole. I've never heard it called that, but sure. Bret Hart gets out of it. There's an atomic drop. An atomic drop there by Bret. Picks up Bulldog. Bulldog with the reversal. Irish whip into the corner. A reversal by Bret. Just back and forth action here. Bret's got the shovel again. He's been unsuccessful using it, but he's used it that time. It looked like it hit Bulldog in the throat. Bulldog's got Bret up. There's the running power slam. The running power slam. I don't know why he's dragging him away from the ropes. There's no rope break, but into the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. You gotta think if Bulldog had just gone for the cover straight away, that could have been it. Oh, what a reversal by Bret into a cover. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's it. Bret Hart quickly getting out of the ring. Bret Hart. A beautiful reversal of the power slam into that pin. England are out of the World Cup. I'm used to hearing that too. England are out of the World Cup and Canada advance. Bret the Hitman Hart victorious over the British Bulldog in a 3.5 star. Great match. That was a hell of a counter into that pin. That was cool. Becky Lynch. Gunther. Fire. Lots of fire. It is an inferno match between these two. Oh dear. This is the craziest match, I think. But big clothesline there by Gunther. Takes down Becky Lynch. Went for a punch. Becky with a little flurry there. It is Ireland taking on Austria. Gunther, reversal, just takes Becky down. And of course, the only way you can win an Inferno match is to set your opponent on fire. I'll put that in big air quotes. Fire. Big kick. Whoa, the flames there. Wait, didn't Becky Lynch used to have a gimmick where she was straight fire? It's fitting that she's in this Inferno match. Yeah, she used to do this thing where she was like, straight fire! And it was weird. Big reversal there, reverse DDT by Becky Lynch. You know, Becky Lynch is taking it to Gunther. Give her her due. We have seen the women do pretty well against the men. So far in the tournament, Becky to the outside. She's got a trash can. Becky Lynch with the trash can. I enjoy a trash can. There's a reverse DDT, or inverted DDT once again, by Becky Lynch, taking down Gunther. Just throws the trash can at Gunther. Gunther just no-sold it. Into the corner. I'm trying to imagine Gunther in an actual Inferno match, which is just... Gunther doesn't really do special match types, because that's not his gimmick. It would be weird seeing him in an actual Inferno match. Shoulder first into the post. Goes Becky, but Becky with the reversal again. Just shoulder tackle, taking down Gunther. Gunther, the man who retired John Cena. At least we forget. Had John Cena's last match. He retired AJ Styles. He retired Goldberg. That's all he's retired at this point. Another inverted DDT. Becky's liking that inverted DDT. She's got the trash can again. Just throws it. The flames. The flames there. And there's a leg drop. Big leg drop. Of course, they need to get that dial at the bottom all the way to the right before they can set their opponent on fire. There's the manhandle slam. That shot that dial up. I mean, I don't think they'll be able to get out of the ring to get more weapons. The flames are pretty high. Lynch. Clubbing blow to the back, but Gunther with a reversal into a drop kick. No, drop kick there. I think the trash can is squashed. I think. Into the corner again. Face first on that middle rope. Yeah, it is. That trash can is like completely squashed, but still standing up. Well, Becky managed to get out of the ring. She's got a candlestick now, so there was still time for her to get out of the ring. And now the flames have gone crazy again. A big clothesline by Gunther. Gunther to the top rope. Big splash. And now the dial is full. The dial is full. No getting out the ring unless you're going to be set on fire. The flames will not go down. Gunther's trying. He's trying to send Becky through those flames, but Becky with the reversal. Irish whip sends Gunther into the corner. Becky's saying, "Get your ass over here." I think Gunther just burnt himself on the flames. Does that not count? Big candlestick shot there, but a big drop kick by Gunther turns Becky Lynch inside out. And now Gunther, oh, it could be inedible. There's the big power bomb. Becky Lynch could be in trouble. On the shoulders, Gunther's trying, but Becky with the reversal. Becky manages to get out of it. Becky just with the clubbing blows there. Another reversal there. Becky once again saying, "Get your ass over here." There's a crucifix. Taking down Gunther. Gunther just going back into the corner. Becky doesn't seem to want to do anything while Gunther is in the corner. Well, now Becky's trying. Wait, she did it! She did it! Becky Lynch just sent Gunther through the fire. Gunther is on fire, air quotes. Straight fire. Becky Lynch shines through and gets the huge win over Gunther. Big shocker. I thought Gunther had this, to be honest. But it's Becky Lynch. The man, Becky Lynch, comes away victorious over Gunther in a 3.5-star great match. It's fair. That's fair. Ireland advance in the tournament. Stephanie Vucker. Kurt Angle. Chile versus the USA in a submission match. Here we go. Big clothesline by Stephanie. Takes down Kurt Angle out the gate. Now, Kurt Angle does have the advantage of this being a submission match. But as we've seen, 3 out of the 4 women so far have advanced to the semi-final. Will Stephanie Vaquer make it 4 out of 4? We got a Coquina clutch locked in by Kurt Angle. Both of them are going for submissions early here. That is the only way you can win the match. Reversal there by Kurt. But a reversal by Stephanie as well. An eat defeat out of nowhere by Stephanie. Will she, of course, use the butt move? Because if she does, we know she will win. Went for like a clothesline to the outside, but Kurt Angle was getting back in the ring, so Stephanie completely missed.
And some might say that a submission match comes down to inherent in-ring talent.
Well, there is countouts too in a submission match. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize there was countouts.
What you can't teach is a tolerance for pain. Surviving this match is ultimately
Angle.
whether you can take
Irish whip by Stephanie into the corner. You know, that might be the strategy here for Stephanie. She might go for a countout victory, which would count as her winning. I don't think she can really play the submission game with Kurt Angle. But you never know. Another eat defeat. A big punch by Kurt Angle there. And now he's got Stephanie, but Stephanie with the reversal. Slips behind. And a third eat defeat. A third eat defeat there by Stephanie. And a fourth. Does she have any other moves? I'm working on the neck, of course. Kurt Angle famously won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck. Stephanie on the apron. Went for a springboard cross body, but Kurt Angle just kind of moved the tiniest little bit. And we got a triangle choke locked in. Stephanie gets out of it. Of course, you have to remember this is a submission match. Angle with the reversal slips behind, but an elbow by Stephanie. And now Stephanie, what's she going for? Oh my, the SBB, according to Wade. She's got like a headlock locked in there, or head scissors locked in or something. Another eat defeat. That's like the 5th one. On the apron is Stephanie. Went again for that springboard crossbody, but yet again Kurt Angle had it scouted. And now it's like a chin lock locked in, submission. Stephanie out of it. Big, went for like a kick, a super kick, but kind of missed it. Kurt Angle back in control, but Stephanie with the reversal. In the corner, big elbow. Big elbow. Stephanie punching the air. And now the kicks. And Stephanie, I thought she was maybe thinking about going for that springboard crossbody again, but Kurt Angle rolled to the outside. And Kurt Angle, a superplex all the way to the outside, from inside the ring to the outside by Kurt Angle. Jeez. And a knee to the face. Knee to the face there. And an Irish whip into the steel steps. And now working on the arm. Stephanie seems to be in a bit of trouble now. Kurt Angle raining down the punches. We're at kind of 5. Or kind of 6. Maybe it's Kurt Angle that's maybe looking for a count-out victory. Kurt Angle on the top rope. A moonsault! Holy crap! To the outside. How he managed to avoid the steel steps, I'll never know. Reversal there by Stephanie. Stephanie's got Kurt. There's the SVB again, which of course I've now realized stands for Stephanie Vaquer Bomb. Now Stephanie, of course, has not done Devil's Kiss in this match yet, which is, you know, it means it doesn't bode well for her that she's going to win. Kind of 5 Kurt Angle sends Stephanie back into the ring. Stephanie's in a bit of trouble. Kurt Angle's got the ankle lock. Kurt Angle's got the ankle lock. Stephanie's really close to the ropes though. Could she not just reach out? Pretty sure she could just reach out and grab the ropes. Kurt Angle. Big clothesline takes down Stephanie. Kurt on the middle rope. A middle rope moonsault. I think this is academic at this point. Stephanie. Oh, the straps are down. Kurt Angle means business now. I think Stephanie is in a world of trouble. There's the angle slam. There's the angle slam, but Stephanie just no-sells it. But Kurt Angle, quick like a cat, grabs that ankle, but Stephanie got to the rope. Stephanie did indeed get to the rope that time. But just as quick, it was so quick by Kurt to get that ankle. Stephanie in trouble. Stephanie's in big trouble. Big slam there by Kurt. He wants Stephanie on her feet. He's dragging her over to the corner. Ever since they went to the outside, Stephanie's not been the same, but she got a reversal in there. But Kurt with a reversal again. Punch by Stephanie. Going for a kick, but a clothesline by Kurt. Kurt on the middle rope now. Big slam. Or big splash, sorry, by Kurt Angle. I think he was going for that ankle lock again, but Stephanie was ready for it that time. Stephanie was ready. Oh my god, the dragon screw. We didn't really see it because the ref was in the way. Thank god. I hate that move. It's horrible to see. Kurt Angle caught. I don't know what that was. But both superstars are down. Stephanie first to get to her feet. What does she have in mind now? She's got the submission locked in. Is Kurt Angle going to tap? No, Kurt Angle manages to get out. Big punch by Kurt. Oh, he's got Stephanie. Coquina clutch is locked in. This could be it for Stephanie. You can see she's wearing, but no, she's powering out. Stephanie Vaquer powers out of the Coquina clutch. Irish whip. In the corner goes Kurt, but Kurt with the reversal slips behind. Oh my god. Oh my god. And Kurt with a springboard moonsault for good measure. Stephanie's in trouble. Stephanie's in big trouble. He's going for that ankle lock again, but Stephanie manages to reverse once again. Big reversal by Stephanie to the top rope. Is she going to go for this crazy move? She is. She hits it. She hits it. Kurt Angle just no-sold it. Absolutely no-sold it. He's already back up and he's got an arm lock locked in or a wrist lock locked in. Stephanie. Kick to the back. Kurt Angle crawling to the turnbuckle. Playing possum, perhaps. It's now Stephanie that has the advantage. Went for a super kick. Kurt with a reversal again. He's caught Stephanie. There's the angle slam. There's the angle slam. Both superstars down. Both superstars are down. This match has taken a lot out of both of them. And now that they're both actually getting to their feet at the same time. Kurt Angle with a big clothesline just before Stephanie got to her feet. And once again, I think he was going for that ankle. He was trying to use the quickness to get the ankle of Stephanie, but Stephanie has had it scouted ever since that second time he had the ankle lock locked in. Stephanie has had it scouted.
Hold on, this could be pivotal. Stephanie slapping on that submission.
There's the headlock again. Or the head scissors. Is Kurt gonna tap? She's wrenching on it. Is Kurt gonna tap?
She releases the hold.
And she releases the hold.
If a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Stephanie now to the top rope. Is she gonna go for the crazy move again? She is. She hits it. Kurt Angle not getting up this time from it. She's got the submission locked in. But Kurt just got out of it. Springboard moonsault. Springboard moonsault there. Off the ropes goes Kurt, but Stephanie dodges out of the way. There's the eat defeat again. The eat defeat again. Stephanie on the apron. Went for the springboard. But Kurt moved once again. Stephanie has not managed to hit that springboard once in this match. Knees to the gut.
Good luck breathing after that.
Or was it to the face? I'm not entirely sure where that hit. Both superstars down again. This match is never ending. I thought Kurt Angle had this one in the bag, no problems. Once again, Stephanie with this submission. I feel like this is the only submission she has, and it's worked! Kurt Angle, submission expert. Kurt Angle has tapped to Stephanie Vaquer, a shocker. This was Kurt Angle's match. I thought it was a bit unfair, but Stephanie Vaquer gets the victory, meaning 4 for 4. All 4 women have advanced to the semi-finals, which is crazy. She's holding up that one. Will she be number 1? A 5-star greatest of all time match, which is fair. Very back and forth. Could have gone either way. But it's Chile that advances in the World Cup. Our final match, we've got Penta. Or a final match of round 1. It's Penta taking on Aleister Black in a tables match. It's Mexico versus the Netherlands. Let's go straight away with a sling blade. Was Penta, but Aleister Black with the counter in a big clothesline. Penta looks awesome in this game. He looks awesome. The reversal there by Penta. The knees, the quick strikes. Words. The quick strikes by Aleister Black there. Taking down Penta and a kick to the back. And a springboard moonsault. Springboard moonsault there. Aleister Black rolling to the outside. He's got the table. Back into the ring now. Penta's gone to the outside. And he's back in the ring. Didn't grab anything. He didn't grab anything. Penta powering Aleister Black into the corner. Big chop that looked like. Face first. I think Penta might be bleeding from that shot. It'll be difficult to see, but he might be bleeding. A big kick. Big kick. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, what a counter there by Aleister Black into a lion salt. Holy crap. That was a crazy little sequence. That was crazy. Aleister Black set up the table now. There's a kick. Aleister Black. Second rope moonsault. But Penta's back up. Penta just no-selled it. No sold it.
Leaving him against the turnbuckle right here.
There's a kick.
And we've just witnessed what it means.
And they're running at him. He's going for this move again. No reversal there by Aleister Black this time. Penta manages to get that move in. And there's a super kick to the head. Big kick to the face. And oh, Penta just landed on his butt. If Penta had gone through the table there, would that have counted as a win for Aleister Black? And a roll into the outside. Aleister Black just throwing the table down. Now we've got Penta up. Big kick. Drops him into that kick. And another springboard. Like, he landed on his feet somehow off of that. Like a big knee to the face. There's so much going on. This is such quick action. And now Aleister Black, he's picking up Penta. Black Mass. The Black Mass. God, I love the Black Mass. It's a great move. Sets up the table. Aleister Black is feeling it. Wants Penta on his feet. He's dragging Penta towards the table, I would assume. Penta might be in trouble. He is just taking a Black Mass, but a big reversal there by Penta. There's a punch. And a reversal and a punch by Penta. And a slap by Aleister Black. And a punch by Penta. And a slap by Aleister Black. And a slap by Penta. Oh, Aleister Black wants another one, but Penta wants another one. Oh, they're punching! They're punching! They're punching! They're punching! They're punching! They're punching! No one getting the better of that. Penta sends Aleister Black into the table. German suplex through the table! Out of nowhere, Penta gets the victory. The crowd's chanting, this is awesome. That was awesome. Short, but very fun. Quick pace action there. Penta gets a huge victory over Aleister Black. I thought Aleister Black had it in the bag, but Penta gets the win. German suplex through that table. Cero Miedo, the man with no fear, advances to the semi-final in a 3-star, very good match. I think that's unfair. That was at least like 4 stars. That was at least 4 stars. That was awesome. That was awesome. Mexico advances in our tournament. It is now time for the semi-finals, but what will the match types be? Well, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley will be competing in a backstage brawl. Bret Hart and Becky Lynch will have a TLC match, and Stephanie Vaquer and Penta will be competing in an ambulance match. Those are our semi-final matches in our World Cup tournament. Let's jump into that first match. Fight!
Oh yeah, guys, it looks
Oh,
like
straight away, they ran at each other. Nothing says a brawl like actually competing in a ring. But we've got Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, good friends, of course. Best of friends, the two of them. But there's no friends here. It is Japan taking on Australia in our first semi-final here. Io usually gets the better of Rhea. Will this be the one time that Rhea has Io's number? Raining down the punches is Rhea. We're in the scrapyard and they're fighting in the ring. There was a pile driver there by Rhea. Oh, there's like a shopping cart. Can they go and use the shopping cart? Maybe get out of this ring. Big kick there by Rhea. Reversal there by Io.
Smartly
A reversal by Rhea, and Io with the Hurricane Rana.
This isn't about who wins or loses here. This is all about sending a message.
Sending Rhea into the corner. Rhea with and Io with a kick to the face off Rhea there.
Full velocity, roundhouse, baby.
Now Io in trouble. Rhea with the punches there, but a reversal and a reversal again, and Rhea just straight back to the punches. The combinations there into another pile driver. Another pile driver there, and Rhea goes to the outside. What is she going to grab? Go and explore. She grabbed the steel step. She's now taunting, and she's back in the ring. God damn it! A Hurricane Rana by Io. Io feeling it. There's a big ladder over there that I could see that you can probably climb. Go and do that. Just get out of this stupid ring. Io with the reversal there. I think one of them's bleeding. It might be Rhea. And Io's got the submission locked in, but Rhea fights out of it. And Rhea to the outside. Oh, we got thumbtacks. 2 bags of thumbtacks right there. And Rhea's dumping them on the outside. Well, you're going to have to fight on the outside if you're going to use them. But every time Rhea goes to the outside, Io is out in the ring. It seems like Io's more comfortable staying in the ring, at least at the time being.
Catches the leg.
What a reversal into that big knee by Rhea. That was a crazy reversal. Rhea slips behind. Slams Io face first on the mat. But yeah, again, Rhea goes to the outside, grabs the other bag of thumbtacks, pours it out next to the other one, but then goes back in the ring. She's not letting Io go to the outside, so what's the freaking point? Note to self, never do a match in the scrapyard for future. If they, like, it's the fact they started in the ring. Now Io's gone to the outside, but it's Rhea that's out. They're never both up and going to the outside at the same time. Oh, and they're out the ring! Yay! Go and explore. Big spear there by Rhea took down Io. Go and explore. I want to see what we've got around here. Rhea's got a chair. Io, she got caught on this. She's caught on those steps. Is the game broke? Wait. What? Why is Liv Morgan here? Wait, where the hell did she come from? Liv Morgan's just came out of nowhere. She's not a part of this match. And Io with the double stop. Liv Morgan is just taking it to Rhea for some reason. It's a kick. And now Liv Morgan's grabbing a chair. This is like a handicap match now. I think Io took out Rhea there. Io just keeps getting caught on these steel steps. So, I mean, it was a good thing that Liv did come in, I guess. Because Io's just having trouble with his steel steps. But his advantage Io here. This Liv Morgan involvement randomly. Rhea taking care of Liv. I'm going straight back to Io. Io's in trouble. There's the Riptide. The Riptide to Io. Rhea now with a chair, but Io back up. Big headbutt there by Rhea. This might be it. Rhea's going for another Riptide. There it is, Rhea Ripley. Even with the Liv Morgan random involvement. Rhea Ripley gets the victory in a 3-star very good match. That's pretty fair. They barely left the ring. Note to self, never use the scrapyard for a backstage brawl ever again. But Rhea Ripley advances. Rhea Ripley and Australia advance to our final. Bret Hart and Becky Lynch. Canada versus Ireland in a TLC match. Let's go. Oh, they're staring each other down to start things. Bret Hart with a handshake. They're just handshake. They just shook hands. They shook hands to start things off. And now Bret Hart, with the punches and big clothesline, takes down Becky Lynch to get things going. Bret Hart to the outside has grabbed the ladder. Of course, the only way to win is by... Well, Becky Lynch has got a ladder of her own. The only way to win is to grab the briefcase hanging above the ring. Bret Hart sets up a ladder. Becky Lynch puts a ladder in the corner.
Managing to evade a precarious position there. Oh no.
There's the inverted DDT by Becky Lynch. Of course, Bret Hart defeated British Bulldog to get here. And Becky Lynch defeating Gunther in that Inferno match. Which is crazy. Into the ladder went Bret Hart. Face first. A kick to the back. Big kick to the back there. Becky Lynch to the outside. She's going under the ring. She's got a chair. Perfectly legal. In this TLC match. And now Bret Hart raining down the punches. And Becky Lynch. Bret Hart climbing the ladder. We could be here a while with this match. If you do remember, our first match of the whole tournament was a ladder match, and that went on for quite a while. Becky Lynch with the combination here. Big clothesline to Bret Hart. Bret Hart kind of landing on that ladder. Now Becky Lynch wants Bret on his feet. What she got in mind, but well, Bret reversed it. Bret reversed it anyway. Becky now in the corner. Can't see. There's a ladder in the way. Can't see what's going on. That was a horrible camera angle. Becky Lynch with the chops, a slap, goes behind, German suplex. Big German suplex there. Becky Lynch is moving that ladder out of the way, which is nice. Sets it up. And a big cross body there by Bret Hart. Taking down Becky Lynch. And now Bret Hart is climbing the ladder. But Becky's right there. Just knocks it over.
Gets driven into the corner.
In the corner now. Slams her down. Or slams him down, sorry. Becky Lynch on the top rope. And a moonsault, but Bret Hart gets the knees up. Gets the knees up. Now the punches. And a big elbow to the face. Flips her around, but Becky with the reversal and elbow of her own. Bret Hart, Becky rolling through into the disarmer. The disarmer's locked in. But Bret Hart gets out of it. Face first. Off that ladder went Becky, but Becky caught Bret. Bret was going for a crossbody as Becky Lynch was standing back up, but got caught. The power of Becky Lynch. Becky setting up the ladder. Bret Hart's got a kendo stick. Now it's Bret Hart that pushes the ladder over. Bret Hart wants Becky on her feet for something. The springboard crossbody completely missed it. He completely missed it. And Becky with the ladder again. Sets it up. There's the punches by Bret Hart. Punch to the gut.
For hanging tough this long, but this might be where the match finally slips out of hand.
But Becky sends Bret Hart to the outside, and now Becky Lynch is climbing the ladder. Perfect strategy. She's all alone there in the ring. Can she get it? I think Bret Hart is stirring. Bret Hart back in the ring now. Becky's so close. Oh, but Bret Hart's there. Electric chair. Takes down Becky. Becky Lynch was so close there to victory. She had the good strategy. She sent Bret Hart to the outside, which freed her up to climb the ladder. Big reversal there by Lynch. Now the kicks. And reversal by Bret. Bret Hart's got Becky. Pile driver takes down Becky Lynch. Big pile driver there. An atomic drop there as well. And a side Russian leg sweep. We've only got one ladder in the ring now. One ladder went flying out the ring. Becky Lynch with the reversal there. Rolls through into the manhandle slam. Manhandle slam there. Becky's going for the ladder, but Bret Hart looks to be in the center. So she's just going to put it in the corner. There's going to be this weird moment where she doesn't set it up and just keeps putting it in the corner. See, that's what happened in the first match. When someone's in the center of the ring, they just do not set it up at all. Now Bret Hart has moved. Becky can set it up, but it takes a lot of time to do that. In fact, Becky gets to the top of it and Bret is already back on his feet and just pushes the ladder down. No table has been used yet. If a table will get used at all. Probably not. There's a crossbody by Bret Hart. And Bret picks up the ladder, but he's going to have the same issue because Becky's in the center of the ring.
He's clearly got something planned here.
Picks her up. Another atomic drop there. But Becky just keeps falling into the center of the ring. As long as you're in the center of the ring, you can't win. There's a reversal there. And Becky Lynch, she's caught Bret Hart again into the disarmer again. Bret Hart knows a thing or two about submissions, does Bret Hart. Manages to get out of the disarmer, but how much damage was done? It's submission for submission. Here's the sharpshooter now. The sharpshooter is locked in on Becky Lynch. Lots of damage is being done here. And Becky Lynch is tapping, but it does not matter. It doesn't matter that Becky is tapping. She's crawling to the turnbuckle. But she got the reversal in. And there's the manhandle slam. But Bret Hart just absolutely no-selling it. It's back up. Bret Hart just absolutely no-sold the manhandle slam. Becky Lynch sent to the outside.
He's making his way to ringside now.
And Bret Hart grabs the table. My God, I didn't think the table we'd see the table get used. We still won't probably, but the table is now in the ring. I think Bret was actually trying to grab the ladder and accidentally grabbed the table instead. Becky Lynch is back up and has the ladder all set up in the time that it took Bret Hart to get that one ladder. Becky trying to climb, but Bret's right there. There's just no real strategy. You would like, I know it's AI, but I know it's the computer, but like, he's right there and you're trying to climb the ladder. Of course he's going to stop you. We've got a Fujiwara armbar locked in. I knew it was called that, honest. I knew it was called that. But Bret Hart, again, submission expert Bret Hart manages to get out of the submission. Big cross body there, takes down Becky. Bret Hart now wants Becky on her feet for something. The best strategy they can pull off is to throw the other to the outside and then try and climb. It almost worked for Becky earlier on in the match. Working on that knee. Irish whip. Bret Hart slips behind. Another atomic drop there by Bret Hart. Picks up Becky. And another side Russian leg sweep. And both superstars are down now. No ladder is set up, so that will waste a lot of time. And trying to set up a ladder does take a while. Big reversal there by Becky. Big chop. Big punch. Reversal. Big chop. Big chop. A reversal. Becky wants a hit. She gets one. Big punch. Big chop. A reversal. Big slap. Oh, and a big forearm there just took down Bret Hart. And Becky's grabbing the table. I don't know if she was actually looking to pick up the table or if she was looking for that ladder. And it looks like she was maybe actually setting up the table. She's taking Bret Hart over to the table, but Bret Hart getting out of it. And now he was trying to take Becky to the table, but Becky gets out of it. And now Bret Hart is on the table. Becky Lynch. Shows what I know. I thought this table wouldn't get used. Oh, okay. Bret reversed it, so never mind. It still might not get used. Well, now Bret Hart's got Becky. He's going for a suplex. Suplex through the table. A suplex through the table. The crowd chanting this is awesome. Wouldn't really go that far, but sure. They saw a table break. Of course the crowd's going to chant this is awesome. It's all they ever want is tables. Becky went for like a shoulder tackle. And missed. Bret Hart setting up a ladder. Becky is down. But Bret Hart is taking so much damage. He's going so slowly. Climbing that ladder so slowly. By the time he's got to the top, Becky Lynch is back on her feet. And Bret Hart is just climbing back down the ladder. Becky Lynch is now at the top. Bret Hart has climbed too. Both are at the top of the ladder. But Bret Hart has got Becky Lynch. But Becky reversed it. A big reversal there by Becky Lynch sends Bret Hart down. But Becky Lynch is on the top of the ladder. She had the chance. Why didn't you just go for the briefcase? Okay, she thought better of it. She's just climbing down the ladder. What are you doing, Becky? Just go for the briefcase. I think she could have had it. She could have had it. A crucifix there by Bret Hart. Big mistake by Becky. She did the hard thing of reversing Bret Hart's superplex attempt and sent Bret Hart off the ladder, but she did not follow up. Big mistake. And there's a spinning pile driver by Bret Hart to Becky Lynch. Bret Hart grabbing the chair. And Becky with the reversal. A reversal there by Bret. Irish whip, but Bret Hart that's sent into the ladder. And he's rolling into the corner. Becky, climb the frickin' ladder. Now's your chance. You took too long. You took too long. He's going to get back up. See? You had a chance when he was rolling. But you didn't take it. Now Becky is caught. She's locked in the sharpshooter once again. But Becky Lynch straight away getting out of it this time. Not tapping out this time to the sharpshooter. And she did one clubbing blow and now she's climbing the ladder again. And Brett's about to just push it over. Come on, AI. Why are you so stupid? There's an inverted DDT by Becky Lynch. She's picking up the ladder. I got knocked down a moment ago. She sets it up. Why are you going over there? That's where Bret Hart is. He's instantly just going to punch you and knock you down. See? Yeah, again, Becky Lynch just stupid in this match. This ending to this match. Not thinking things through. Big drop kick. Both are down. Bret Hart rolling into the corner. Becky Lynch cannot capitalize on this. She is back to her feet now. And she's taunting. She's just taunting. A big drop kick to Bret. And Becky Lynch. I think she was going for the manhandle slam. But Bret Hart was ready for it. And now we got the sharpshooter locked in. The sharpshooter's locked in. Becky's tapping. Becky's tapping. Bret might have had the chance again. Yet again. We probably had the chance to end the match there. But Bret picked her up. Big move there by Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch is climbing. Bret Hart's down. Becky Lynch climbing. But Becky's on top of the ladder. She's not going for the briefcase. She's just on top of the ladder now. With a leg drop, but Bret Hart moved. Yeah, again, I think Becky had it there. Bret was still down. But Becky's just being silly. We've got sharpshooter locked in again. Becky's tapping for the third time in this match. Becky Lynch taps. And now Bret Hart. What are you doing? Just climb! Oh my god. I don't know who's worse, Bret or Becky at this point. I don't know what's going on. We might have to scrap doing ladder matches and TLC matches in tournaments because they're just becoming a bit of a joke. This match could have been over 10 times by now, but Becky Lynch with another reversal sends Bret Hart to the outside as she remembered her strategy from early on in the match. She set up the ladder. Bret Hart is down on the outside, but it's a slow climb by Becky. She's slowly climbing. She's going for it. She needs to do it 3 times. Bret Hart's there. Bret Hart is there, and he managed to stop her. So close there for Becky Lynch. If that ladder had already been set up, she would have had this. Yeah, again. Becky Lynch on the apron. I don't know what's going on. Bret Hart just kicks her in the face. We don't need to waste time fighting on the outside. Bret Hart is now the one to set up the ladder. Becky's on the outside. Bret Hart, he's quicker at climbing, but Becky Lynch is stirring. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Bret Hart. I thought Becky was going to stop it because she did get in the ring. But maybe she thought, nah, Madman will shout at me if this match keeps going on. But Bret Hart, a 5-star greatest of all time. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Bret Hart and Canada advances to our final. Stephanie Barker. Penta. Chile versus Mexico in an ambulance match. Our final semi-final is underway. A big clothesline by Stephanie to start things off. Penta with a reversal of his own there and sends Stephanie to the outside. Of course, the only way to win this is to send your opponent into the ambulance and close the door. It's the only way to win this match. Right now, Penta I think working on the leg of Stephanie. Stephanie with the reversal there. Picks up Penta. And eat defeat. We saw the eat defeat a lot in that match with Kurt Angle. We'll keep a count again. That's one. We saw like 5 or 6 in the Kurt Angle match.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the
But we
ring.
didn't see Devil's Kiss. We haven't seen the Devil's Kiss yet. Stephanie to the top rope. What she got in mind? Double axe handle. A double axe handle to Penta.
Just like that.
And an Irish whip sends Penta to the outside. Stephanie staying in the ring though. Until now.
And she's fine,
Of course,
taking this
making
to
me
the
look silly.
outside.
Making me look silly. Sends Penta right into that ring post. And now Stephanie is opening the ambulance doors. Ambulance doors are open. There's the punches by Stephanie and a big clothesline.
Effective.
Big clothesline there.
Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Now Stephanie with a chair. And a chair shot to the back.
He's looking a little battered now.
And another chair shot to the back. And with a reversal sling blade there, takes down Stephanie. I think Stephanie's head hit the back of the chair. This is a terrible camera angle. That's a better one. I don't know what Penta's doing. A kick to the back of the neck and we'd like. Now on the apron, climbing to the top rope. Does Penta. What's Penta got in mind here? There was like a spinning crossbody thing. I don't know. I thought he was going for like a moonsault and then it turned into a crossbody. A bit weird. Kick to the back there by Penta. Big kick to the back. Penta now going under the ring. He's got a kendo stick. Kendo stick to the leg. Back of the leg. And another sling blade. It looked like Penta was coming right into the TV there. With that sling blade. And a big clothesline by Stephanie. Takes down Penta. Stephanie's starting to fight back now. And a big kick to the back. Stephanie now on the top rope. With a leg drop. A big leg drop there by Stephanie to Penta. And I think she went for another leg drop. But Penta moved into a Hurricane Rana. The Hurricane Rana there. But a reversal there by Stephanie. They just seem to really like fighting in this corner. For whatever reason. We've got a stop sign. Stop fighting in this corner. Oh, a big stop sign right to the head. I think she just threw it off of Penta. And there's an eat defeat. That's 2. That's 2 eat defeats. Stephanie flips around. There's the Devil's Kiss. The Devil's Kiss. Everyone can be happy. We finally saw it. Booker T's happy. We can hear him on commentary. He loves the Devil's Kiss. They're fighting further and further away from the ambulance. I did say stop fighting in that corner, which they did listen to, but they're moving further away from the ambulance. Stephanie now on the apron. She climbs to the top rope again. What's she got in mind? She wants Penta on his feet for something. Went for like a punch, but Penta just casually moved and a big super kick there to Stephanie. Stephanie back up. Penta dragging Stephanie face first off the apron. I thought he was going to throw her into the ring so then we could get a little bit closer to the ambulance. But no, of course not. And there's the SBB bomb. Just throwing that stop sign again off the back of Penta. Can't frickin' see it. Stephanie, a DDT onto that chair. A unique little DDT onto that chair. And now an armbar locked in. Big punch. Another punch by Stephanie. There's a reversal by Penta. Penta's feeling it. Penta now feeling it. Runs at her. There's the Mexican Destroyer. Mexican Destroyer on the outside. But Stephanie no-sells it. Butterfly something is what that's called, according to Michael Cole. And now Stephanie is finally dragging Penta towards the ambulance. Is this going to be all she wrote? Penta is inside the ambulance. All Stephanie has to do is close those doors. Who's stronger? One door is closed. She just has to close the second door, and then Stephanie will be going to her final. Can she do it? She does! The ambulance is closed. Stephanie Vaquer has gotten the victory. Big win there. She is climbing the ambulance. That was like the first time someone attempted to put the other person in an ambulance. It just took the one time. A 4-star amazing match books Stephanie Vaquer in our World Cup final. Big win for Chile. Our final is now set as we have Rhea Ripley representing Australia taking on Bret Hart representing Canada, taking on Stephanie Vaquer representing Chile. Who is going to win our World Cup tournament? Let's find out. Rhea Ripley, Bret the Hitman Hart, Stephanie Vaquer. The final. An Extreme Rules triple threat final. We're underway. Rhea Ripley straight away with a big knee to the face and a clothesline for good measure. Bret Hart slips behind with a side Russian leg sweep to Rhea Ripley, and now Stephanie with the eat defeat to Bret Hart. They're all hitting big moves on one another to start things out. Stephanie Vaquer going for a cover early, trying to steal the victory there for Chile. But Rhea Ripley, well, I think Bret Hart actually broke up. There's a neat defeat again to Bret Hart. That's 2 already. 2 eat defeats already. And a knee to the back. A stretch in Rhea Ripley is Stephanie Vaquer. Of course, this is an Extreme Rules match. Anything goes. And I think Rhea Ripley's about to take advantage of that. She goes out the ring, and she's got a kendo stick. These triple threat matches can get a bit crazy. Pretty hard to commentate on. Big crossbody, and Stephanie with a leg drop. And a third eat defeat. That's 3 already, and we've only been going for about a minute. Stephanie on the apron. She's gone to the outside as Rhea Ripley raining down the punches on Bret Hart. Stephanie Vaquer's got the tacks. We've got the bag of tacks. They're coming into play. The thumbtacks are here. Rhea Ripley dragging Stephanie in the corner, but Stephanie with the reversal. They're standing right on those thumbtacks, but Stephanie just powering Rhea into the ropes. Bret Hart is now gone under the ring. Everyone's got a weapon. Bret Hart's got a table. Bret Hart's got a table. We did see the table get used in the TLC match, which I was shocked about. I would be doubly shocked if the table is used here. I will be shocked if it's used here. A big back breaker there by Bret Hart. And Stephanie rolls to the outside. Good on the women in this tournament. 2 women making it to the final. All 4 made it to the semi-finals. Shout outs to women's wrestling. Bret Hart just chilling in the ring. Why is the camera focusing on Bret Hart in the ring? There's action going on outside the ring between Rhea and Stephanie. God damn it. Bret Hart slamming Rhea's face on the apron. And now working on the arm. Stephanie's right there, spins around into a DDT. DDT planting Bret Hart on the outside. Stephanie going after Rhea now. Irish whip. Rhea with a reversal sends Stephanie back in the ring. Bret Hart's clearing the announce table. I'll be even more shocked if the announce table gets destroyed. That never gets destroyed. Stephanie saying she is number one. Stephanie saying she's number one. Big back suplex there by Stephanie. Stephanie, I think she's going for it. There, the Devil's Kiss is happening, but we're not getting to see it because the camera's too focused on Bret Hart. The crowd is going. Bret Hart just threw that chair at Stephanie. The crowd is going to be so annoyed that the cameraman did not show Stephanie hitting the Devil's Kiss on Rhea Ripley of all people. Shakira getting out of that there with a jawbreaker. That submission there by Bret.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Back in the ring goes Rhea and Stephanie. Of course, you have to win. Pinfall or submission has to happen in the ring. It's not falls count anywhere. So all three are back in the ring now. Big headbutt there by Rhea to Bret Hart, and now an armbar locks in. And Rhea with a punch. What's Rhea looking for here? Stephanie in trouble. Face first. I think she landed in the tacks. They're not making a big deal about it. Bret Hart. That's definitely in the thumbtacks. The spinning pile driver. There's another bag of tacks. Stephanie Baker into the thumbtacks with that pile driver. Now Bret Hart seems to be in control. There's an atomic drop. Stephanie rolling to the outside. There's a side rush and leg sweep again. Now we've got a trash can. We've got thumbtacks. We've got a kendo stick. We've got a table. Now a trash can. Rhea Ripley with the reversal there. Super kick. Just as Rhea was getting back up. A super kick by Stephanie. Stephanie reversing Bret there. What's Stephanie going for? It's the SVB bomb into the cover. The ref is doing the cover in the thumbtacks, but it's only a 2 count. A kick out by Bret Hart. That was like a perfect time for Stephanie to try and get the win, as Rhea was down. Slam face first into the thumbtacks. Goes Stephanie again. Bret Hart's now got a bag of thumbtacks, but Stephanie right there with the punches takes down Bret. Now Rhea. There's the butterfly lumbar something. Going for the cover on Rhea. 1, 2. It's a kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. Stephanie is getting closer and closer. Bret Hart's just swinging those thumbtacks around. He's adding to the pile now. There was a code breaker. Code breaker there by Stephanie. Stephanie now got the table, but there's a chair shot to the face of Stephanie. Can't really see now with that table propped up, but Rhea was there. Are they double teaming? There's a double team move here. A side rush and leg sweep. Stephanie's back of her head hitting the table. She's just rolling through all the weapons. Up on the shoulders of Rhea Ripley is Bret Hart. Power of Rhea Ripley there. Bret Hart's caught Rhea though in the spinning pile driver into the tacks again. Went for a cover off of it, but Stephanie was right there, ready to break it up. Went for a drop toe hold, but Bret Hart reversed. And there's a suplex onto the tacks. So many thumbtacks are on in Stephanie's body. Bret Hart has caught Rhea. Rhea's caught in the sharpshooter. Is Rhea going to tap? And Rhea Ripley taps out. Rhea Ripley taps out to the sharpshooter. I'm a little disappointed, I won't lie. I'm a little disappointed that Bret Hart has won the World Cup, because I felt like Stephanie probably deserved it with that match, but it's Bret Hart that gets the victory in a 4-star amazing match in our World Cup final. So there we have it. Our World Cup champion is none other than Canada's Bret the Hitman Hart. He went through the British Bulldog and Becky Lynch to get to that final, where of course he defeated Rhea Ripley and Stephanie Vaquer. Canada is victorious in our World Cup, and congratulations to Bret the Hitman Hart.